Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the show. Hope you guys are okay. Leicester win. Well, let's hope we can beat Leeds coming up to the weekend. Leicester playing Leeds at the weekend at home at the King Power Stadium. But look, let's just talk just for a second about Leicester versus Everton at Goodison Park. Youri Tielemans for me was man of the match. For them, I'd say it was Digne. Great stuff from him overall for that game. So I think it's a little shame that we didn't take the 3 points, in all honesty, especially with Man United dropping points as well. Man City now sitting top of the table with a game in hand as well, and their game to play in hand is against Sheffield United. So it's looking like probably 3 points for them. And hopefully they don't run away with the league. Obviously, Liverpool turning Spurs over last night as well. Maybe their form has changed. Right, look, this is a reaction show up to Brendan Rodgers' press conference, which has happened not long ago. I was scheduled to go earlier on this afternoon, but something happened, so I had to nip out. So I'm back and I'm here. Right, I've had a quick read throughout it, so I'm going to just summarize everything that I've got on. The press conference happened. The media have spoken. The lads are over on Leicestershire Live. I've pressed hard against Brendan Rodgers, and this is what he had to say regarding Wilfred Ndidi. He's got a slight tear. Okay, so he'll be out for around 8 to 10 days. Sometimes, those can be a lot longer. So we've been fortunate with Ndidi. He's been absolutely fantastic since he came back from his original injury, which was the abductor tear muscle, which put him out for around 3 months. So we were quite lucky to get away with one there. I was a little worried when he went down. He was looking a little sore. He was looking in a lot of pain, to be fair. Got substituted in for Mendy during the Leicester versus Everton game. But looking like he's going to miss around 8 to 10 days, which should bring him around the Liverpool fixture. I reckon he'll be fit for the Liverpool one, as well as Jamie Vardy, who was asked on as well. He's had 6 days now post-operation. So believe it or not, he's 6 days already after his op. Having been sore initially, I saw him in the gym today and he's starting to run. He's progressing well as well. He's on the schedule. We'll look to get him in training after 10 days following the operation, and we're on course for just that. So Brendan Rodgers stating Jamie Vardy's looking good. Looking good, lads. Jamie Vardy's looking very, very good for his return. I hope we get to see him for the Wolverhampton game, hopefully. But if not, I can imagine it will be for the big one against the Scouser boys, Liverpool. I'm hoping, lads. Johnny Evans also carrying a little problem, by the way, if you didn't know. It's an ongoing issue for him too, which is why I think we need to start looking elsewhere for a replacement for Johnny Evans, because he's getting on now, and it's only a matter of time before he takes a serious injury or something too. At the end of the day, when you get older, you struggle to recover from injuries. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, lads. Age catches up with you. Age is not just a number; it's a part of the game, unfortunately. But apparently, he's fine. It's just an ongoing issue, and it looks like he's okay. Hamza Choudhury. Now, that's one that we need to discuss, because it's looking more and more like he's getting less game time now, as obviously Mendy was brought on over, Choudhury for Ndidi. So he's third now for me in the pecking order in terms of CDMs. I can't see him getting over either the two, Ndidi or Mendy, anytime soon, although he might get used in the rotating player during the European football coming up soon, which is Slavia Prague. And that's away, by the way, and that's coming up very, very soon. We'll be doing watch-alongs for that as well, so stay tuned for that. But Choudhury, when asked about Hamza Choudhury to Brendan Rodgers, he says, I've spoken. I think for me, it's a case of us needing a more attacking player. That's something, if we can do that, that could give him a possibility of Hamza going out towards Newcastle, potentially on loan. But right now, we can't afford to lose anyone. So then he was asked about a certain player, a certain signing. We'll see how it goes over the weekend. We want to get the player in, but if not, we'll have to go with the squad we have. Does the player mean Tarkowski? Is that the player that we're talking about? Because there's a report here saying Leicester City have been linked for a third swoop with Tarkowski, and obviously the Burnley centre-back, we've been in for him before and Burnley turned it down. I think West Ham also put a £30 million bid in for Tarkowski in the summer and got turned down as well. So is that who Brendan Rodgers means, the player? Does that who he means? Burnley turned down offers of £30 million in 2019 and West Ham in the summer of 2020 as well. That's reported by The Mirror. Sean Dyche doesn't want him to go, but the big centre-back Tarkowski he's basically not carrying on his contract. He's not extending his contract with Burnley. So it's looking like that's the player that Brendan Rodgers is saying, the player. That's the one he wants. Don't know. The club obviously will back Brendan Rodgers if he feels he needs the player. So we'll stay tuned for more on Tarkowski. I hope that's a thing. Regarding Demarai Gray, Brendan Rodgers was asked about Demarai Gray at the press conference, and there's not a lot to add to that over his link to Leverkusen. There have been negotiations. I'm not involved in the negotiation side of this deal, so I can't give you any more updates on Demarai Gray. Do you think in the comments that Demarai Gray has played his last game in the Leicester top? I think so, to be quite honest with you. I just think he's done at Leicester. There's no way we're going to see Demarai Gray again. He came on for about 20 minutes, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago. Who cares when it was? And he's done. He's done. He didn't even put himself in the shop window for that either, you know. And regarding Leeds, Brendan Rodgers had this to say regarding Leeds. They've been outstanding. I'm a huge admirer of the coach. The team have played very clearly in every game. They want to attack. They play without any fear. That's got them some good results and some games where they have lost heavily. Now, let's have a quick summary of the Leicester versus Leeds game just before we go into a little bit more with you guys in the chat. Leicester City are looking to record a league double over Leeds for the first time since 2004. Where the sides were in the Championship. So we do need to try and get that. Leeds United's only previous Premier League match at the King Power Stadium was back during September of 2003, and they lost 4-0 under Peter Reid. Their only away league win against Leicester at the King Power was in November 2011 in the Championship with a 1-0 win. Obviously, the two teams are sitting slightly different sides of the table. Leeds sitting in 12th and Leicester City obviously sitting in 3rd place on 39 points. Leicester pushing for the title. Now, I'm going to get your comments in, guys, before we shoot and see what you guys have got to say. Sedan says, I love Tarkowski. He will come in the summer for sure. Yeah, that's one that I think we all kind of want and hope for. It's a very solid centre-back. It's one that I think we can replace Johnny Evans with eventually. Because Johnny Evans is that kind of player where we've brought him in for the experience as well to pass on to the other centre-backs, such as Soyuncu, such as Fofana. But at some point, we're going to look at it and think, Johnny Evans is getting on a little bit now. It's time possibly to replace him. Or not replace him, but get someone in that can eventually replace him. So I think Tarkowski is the main man. He's their best player at the end of the day, Burnley. So you've got to take him, ain't you? Hi, mate, says Sports. I've not seen you for a while. How are you? All right, Josh? I get would be an amazing signing. Yes, Tarkowski would be an amazing signing. Yes, you're right, pal. Smash a like, guys. Don't forget, we are going to be live on Sunday for the watch-along. That is already in the pinned chat. So please, if the 26 of you, if you click the link, it will take you straight to it and smash a like on the Watchalong Show. Yes, that is pinned in the chat right now. You can do that right now. There is the link. Go and click that for me, please. Smash the like on it and get those likes up. The more people that come into the Watchalong Show, the better. So it's going to be a good one. That's a 1:40 on Sunday. So please join in when we do that. It's 1:40 on Sunday. Kickoff is at 2:00. That's at the King Power Stadium for Leicester Leeds. Don't forget, tomorrow as well, we're going to be doing the prediction show. We always do this now. For the last 2 shows, we've got the team absolutely spot on. Twice now, back to back, we've got the team and the suspense spot on. So please join me tomorrow. We're scheduling that tomorrow for a 2 o'clock as well. So we'll be live on the channel tomorrow doing the starting 11 predictions for Leicester versus Leeds at the King Power Stadium on the Watchalong Show tomorrow on Sunday as well. That's live on 1:40. So 2 live shows for you guys tomorrow at 2 o'clock and Sunday at 1:40. I shall see you all in the chat very, very, very soon. I'm going to read you all out one last few comments before I shoot. Smash a like on the video. I would take Dan James because he's not going to leave though to come Leicester. As simple as that, mate. Yeah, Gray is definitely finished. I still think he's a very good player. I know Winksy you do, but I don't think so. I honestly, he's had his time. He needs a move. It's the end of discussion. He needs his move. Would take Tarkowski, but would get into the team ahead of Evans. No, he wouldn't. I don't think he'd get in the team ahead of Fofana and Sunacher, but he's a very, very good to have lots of centre-backs because we're starting to lose them. Wes Morgan's done. His age has caught up with him. It's game over. You'll probably see him once in a blue moon for a cup fixture, like a League Cup fixture next season. If he's even here, then I doubt it, to be quite honest with you. Please smash a like on the watch along. Lee, thoughts on Messi Lingard joining West Ham? Yes, I know that's something else that we should probably talk about on the next show. I think that's what we'll do. We'll leave that for now. Would Tarkowski improve us from set pieces? Yes, potentially. That's something that we are dreadful at going forwards and going backwards. I've said it many and many a time on these shows. At the minute, I have no idea what's going on whatsoever regarding set pieces and our zonal defensive. I don't know. Defense is just something that maybe we just need to change up a bit. Who knows? I'm about all out of time, guys. Please smash a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. We're on the road to 6K. Watch along inbound on Sunday 1:40. The link is already in the pinned chat. It's also in the description of the video as well. You can check out our sponsors, One Football, there as well. There's a link in that as well. And tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I shall see you on the prediction show, Leicester versus Leeds. We'll see if we can get the squad right in the chat. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I'm pretty sure we can do it, boys. I shall see you all tomorrow. Take care, guys. Stay safe.